what if a machine could do more than just calculate? I mean, what if it could actually create? Not just follow a set of instructions, but, write a poem or design a logo or even compose a piece of music completely from scratch. Well, that's not science fiction anymore. It's really happening right now. And today, we're going to dive into exactly how.
So, today we're going to be talking about a brand new kind of artificial intelligence. Now, this isn't the AI you might be used to, the kind that recognizes faces in your photos or recommends movies. No. This is the AI that creates. So, here's our game plan. First, we'll cover what this new AI is all about. Then, we're going to peek inside its brain to see how it all works. After that, we'll look at all the cool things you can do with it and learn the best way to talk to it. And of course, we have to cover its limits before we finish up with 5 simple rules you've got to remember. So let's get right into it. All right, so what is the big deal here? For years, AI has been kind of like a super efficient librarian. It's been great at finding and organizing information that's already out there. But generative AI? Well, it's more like a writer. It actually makes something totally new. Yeah, and this slide really breaks that difference down perfectly. The old AI is a reader. It just classifies things. Is this a cat or a dog? It gives you an answer that already exists. But generative AI? It's a writer. You can ask it to, say, draw a dog wearing a police uniform in the Rajasthan desert, and boom, it will generate a brand new image that has never, ever existed before. And here is the core definition you've got to lock in your head. Generative AI creates brand new stuff by learning the patterns from this giant library of information. It's not just copying and pasting. It's composing something original based on everything it's ever seen. Okay, so that sounds a bit like magic, right? I mean, how does it all actually work? How does a machine learn to be creative? Well, let's pull back the curtain and take a look at the library that's inside its head. This quote is just the perfect way to picture it. Think of this AI as a student who hasn't just read the entire internet, which is crazy enough, but has actually understood the relationships between all the words and ideas. It doesn't memorize sentences. It learns the fundamental patterns of how we all communicate. So when you ask it something, it's not searching for an answer, it's building one for you from the ground up. So here's the secret sauce. At its heart, it's just a massively powerful prediction engine. When you give it a prompt, it breaks your words down, and then it just predicts the most likely next word. And then the next one after that, and the one after that, billions of times, until a complete, coherent answer is built just for you. It's kind of like your phone's autocomplete, but on a scale that is just unimaginable. Okay, enough with the theory. Let's get to the fun part. What can this new creative partner of yours actually do for you? Let's open up the toolbox and see how it can help you with your everyday tasks. I mean, the range here is just staggering. It can be your co-writer for emails and reports. It can be your graphic designer for social media posts, your translator, your music composer. It can even be your software developer. It's basically a multi-talented assistant that's ready for almost any creative or professional job you can think of. And these aren't just concepts, they're real tools you can use right now. You've probably heard of names like ChatGPT for writing, or Google's Gemini for its skills with multiple languages, and of course DALL-E for making these incredible images from just a simple text description. And each one kind of has its own specialty. Okay, so you have this incredible tool, but how do you actually get it to do what you want? Well, the secret isn't knowing how to code. It's all about knowing how to ask. This is what we call the art of the prompt. I absolutely love this analogy. It's so good. Just like a Mumbai Dabawala needs a precise address to deliver the right lunchbox, an AI needs a precise instruction, that's your prompt, to give you the right result. Seriously, the quality of what you put in directly decides the quality of what you get out. And this right here shows the difference perfectly. If you just say, explain diabetes, that's super vague. The AI has no idea who it's talking to. But look at that better prompt. It gives a language, it gives a target audience, their age, their background. This level of context is what lets the AI create an answer that's actually useful and specific. Now, this is really important. As powerful as this technology is, it is not perfect. It's so crucial to understand its limitations if you want to use it wisely and, safely. You've got to remember these 4 key points. First, its knowledge has a cutoff date, so it probably doesn't know about last week's news. Second, it can inherit all the biases from the internet data it was trained on. Third, it has zero feelings or real understanding.
And, most importantly, it is not an expert. Never, ever trust it blindly from medical, legal, or financial advice.
And that brings us to its most critical flaw, something that has a very specific name, a hallucination. This is when the AI doesn't know an answer, but instead of just saying, I don't know, it confidently invents a completely wrong one and serves it up to you like it's a fact. This is the absolute best way to think about it. The answer will look plausible, it'll be well written, and it's going to sound totally convincing. But the actual fact at its core could be completely made up. So what's the big lesson here? You have to always verify important information from a source you trust.
All right, we've covered a ton of ground. So let's boil it all down into 5 simple, easy-to-remember rules to take with you as you start playing around with this technology.
Okay, here they are. Number 1, AI creates, it doesn't just find things. Number 2, it works by predicting the next word again and again. 3, it's an incredibly versatile toolbox. 4, your prompt is everything, garbage in, garbage out. And number 5, the golden rule, always verify, because it can be very, very confidently wrong. So there you have it. That's your introduction to the AI that creates. It's a powerful new partner, it's a versatile toolbox, and it's a technology that is really changing how we all work and create. The only question left is, what are you going to ask it to create for you first?